What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack. Live here in Los Angeles on a Thursday. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fam. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up for your boy, man. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, always, 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 always take care of the person who's taking care of you. That would be me. Tip your bartender, dog. What's goody, man? What's goody? What's popping with all you guys out there, man? Okay? Hope everything is going good for you guys out there. You know what it is, man. It's time to blaze one for the nation. Okay? So we're going to do that, man. But hope everything is good once again, man. We got something to talk about, man. Hold on a second, man. Let me go ahead and get this lit, man. Hopefully y'all can get this thing lit. Let's let a few people file their asses in here. Hit that like button when you walk in the door, bruh. Let's not be let's not be scary, bruh. Okay? Just double click the screen. Doot doot. That's what it is, dog. Double click the screen. Okay? You can call 911. That's 3 clicking the screens. You can hit the double screen. Let's go. All right, man. I told you guys, man, that I was going to be keeping abreast of what was going on with your Uncle Shay Shay, a.k.a. Shannon Sharpe, a.k.a. Club Shay Shay, with his lawsuit situation. There was supposed to be a court hearing yesterday, and I told you I was going to keep up with it because I hadn't heard anything regarding the court hearing in regards to the allegations of him doing something strange for some change with a young lady who wasn't even out of being a teenager. Okay, all right. So we definitely want to talk about that, and that's what we're here for. We're just here so we don't get fined. So here's what happened, man, because you know I found out. Okay? Attorney for Shannon Sharpe's accuser was a no-show to court yesterday for the first court hearing. No call, no show, man. Okay, let's get to it. Via Las Vegas, because that's where it's happening at. The first hearing in the lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe took place yesterday, Wednesday, downtown Las Vegas. Okay. A woman filed an anonymous lawsuit suing the Pro Football Hall of Famer for $50 million, accusing him of SA and battery. I mean, that's the way to go, man. Ain't nobody trying to go to the police. We're not snitching. We're just snitching in the courthouse to get a bag, okay? However, no attorney showed up for her behalf for the first hearing. Clark County District Court Judge Anna Albertson expressed her disappointment in the court that no legal representation was present for the plaintiff. Hey, man, nobody showed up, dog. She didn't show up. Tony Busby, who's her attorney, didn't show up. No type of secondary lawyer showed up. Not even a paralegal showed up, bruh. Let me continue. All right. So this is being covered pretty heavily in Vegas. All right. So there's a criminal attorney who's not a representative in this case that is an absolute expert. He called the move to not appear, quote, strange. I mean, damn, if you're going to do something strange for some change, it might as well be strange all the way. Let's get these likes up, man. Double tap the screen. Okay. It's not going to hurt you. And not in the accuser's best interest. Okay. So this is what this guy said. Quote, whether to set a settlement conference or to set hearings for litigation, you'd expect all parties to be present. I can't see a tactical advantage to be gained by failing to appear. So what he's saying is there's a possibility there could be a settlement going on behind the scenes, that there might even be a settlement that's reached behind the scenes. But it doesn't bode well for the accuser and her legal representation to ghost the court, which is what just happened. The whole court was she just ghosted, and all her people ghosted the court, didn't contact the court. Didn't hit the court up, didn't say anything. Okay? Just didn't show up at all. All right? So, Shannon Sharpe's team did show up. A member of Shannon Sharpe's team did show up. Sharpe's team, one representative by the name of David DeMarco, appeared in court on his behalf. So he showed up. Okay? DeMarco said the other attorneys on the case were busy handling other cases out of state at the moment. Sharpe's legal team is mostly comprised of lawyers from New York. So all Shannon Sharpe, he got those Madison Avenue and those Park Avenue attorneys, bro. Shannon Sharpe ain't playing. Shay Sheezy went and got him some real lawyers, bro. Okay, he didn't go get him no ambulance chasers. He went and got him some high-profile New York attorneys, and they're handling other cases, all right? But he showed up. So here's what this expert said again. Generally, it's better to have homegrown counsel, he told Fox 8 News, explaining that there's intricacies in our system that a Nevada-based lawyer would understand best. Quote, if you have a matter pending in Nevada, it's best to have Nevada counsel. So when you go to Las Vegas and you get caught up in a sting operation, you get caught up that girl who you thought wasn't a professional, and you got caught up in a sting operation because you went ahead and you left $200 on the counter, and now you got a case, bro. Or you tried to move something across state lines, bro, on some Mann Act or whatever it is you guys do that you think you're getting away with it, man. You took this stripper from LA and you drove her to Vegas and you paid. That's your ass. You better get you an attorney that is in Nevada. You better get you an attorney that is local, because the laws and ordinances in Las Vegas are different than a lot of other places. And if you got an attorney from out of state, Shannon Sharpe has a New York attorney. This young lady has Tony Busby. He's out of Texas. I think he's Houston or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, he's Houston. Neither one of them is doing this like the way they should, but at least Shannon Sharpe's people showed up. Let me continue. Like, hit those like button. All right. So Shannon Sharpe's team, asked Judge Albertson to review the process of the case at a later date. So what they're asking for is to push it back. All right. And extend it 45 days. What does that mean? That means something brewing behind the scenes. Can you push this back a little bit longer? All right. The judge expressed surprise because typically you got them to, if they didn't show up to court, that was supposed to be case dismissed. It should have been, she didn't show up, you did. It's just like you wanted to fight that ticket and the police officer didn't show up. They're going to drop it. Why is Shannon Sharpe's people don't want them to drop it? Why are they saying, can we move this back? Okay, so she was concerned that they wanted to settle later than sooner and granted their request. So she pushed it back to the next hearing, which will be on September 3rd. So she pushed it back. So what does this mean? This means that Shannon Sharpe and old girl, man, they trying to work out some financial situation because it doesn't make sense for you to let them off the hook for not showing up to court. But then again, it doesn't make sense for them not to show up to court if a bag isn't imminent. Okay? There's some money that's going to be changing places, man. This case isn't going to go down. It just hasn't been finished yet. But to Tony Busby's credit, man, I mean, to his discredit, it's not looking good with the judge. So if this goes left and they decide, Shannon says, you know what, I'm not going to settle, we're just going to go ahead and go through the trial, that's going to be weighed against him. But then again, I think that this young lady and Tony Busby have leverage. He doesn't, your Uncle Shay Shay don't want you to know everything. He don't want you to know it, because that's when everything comes out. Look at what just happened to Diddy. Everything comes out. All the emails come out. All the recordings come out. All the videos come out. Everything comes out, bro. And I think Shay Shay's like, hey, man, hey, I offered you 10. I might just have to offer you 20. Okay. $20 million to somebody, bro, who you were just casually clapping is that is, what do you young people say? That's diabolical. That's diabolical, ain't it? Okay. Isn't that what you say? I'd say that's foolish. Okay. That's stupid. All right. But y'all got all these crazy words for the same shit. All right. So it is what it definitely is, bro. Your boy Shay Shay, man, is trying to keep this. He wants his job back at ESPN. Okay, he wants to put his face right back on your screen, bro, and he's trying to find a way to do that. But if all the information comes out, it definitely isn't happening. I don't think it's happening either way. Okay? I think the mouse, which is Disney, I think Disney is already done. I don't think Disney wants this kind of people on the air, bro. I think that's a wrap. I think that's barbecue chicken, man. But hey, you never know, bro. Okay, like I said before, you ain't heard that he's coming back. I don't think he is. So let me read you guys' comments, man. But I told you I was gonna keep my eye on this. Looks like Shay Shay and old girl, they trying to come some kind of financial arrangement, because it sounds like a settlement. Because they didn't show. Shannon Sharpe people showed, and they said, well, can we push it back? Why would they do that, man? Everybody who knows anything knows if I'm at court, it should have been a judgment. Plus, you're doing a countersuit. Shannon Sharpe said it, and his people said they're doing a countersuit. They're suing her as well. So why not take the judgment and sue her and get the judgment? Because you don't want the evidence to come out. Because that don't mean that, hey, leaking something. I mean, she has nothing to lose. This is a girl that has nothing to lose, man. She don't got nothing to lose. She shows her hoo-hoo on YouTube. Okay, and that's what she does. Okay, so at the end of the day, hey man, you sue me, I just dropped the tape. I mean, that's just what it is. I just dropped the tape and call it a day. Nothing could be done. So he doesn't want that. Okay, he don't want that. I know you guys are just so anxious to see it. I definitely don't want to see it, bro. I definitely don't want to see him clapping. I don't. But a lot of you guys, man, y'all different than me. Okay. So at the end of the day, man, it looks like this is being pushed back, but expect a settlement to be done ASAP. All right. Let me read you guys' comments on here, man. But yeah, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. And like I said before, man, I told you I was going to keep you informed of what was happening. And we'll go from there, dog. Okay, make sure you're taking care of your boy. And we can go from here, okay? See what's going on, man. It's kind of bright out here, man. Let me go and take these off a little bit. Justin Sizzle, what's going on? Whittington Thomas, what's happening? Hey, man, what's going on, big dog? You know what I'm saying, man? I'm out here smoking this. I think you sent me this right here, dog. I think you sent me this. Okay? I'm still on it, bruh. I'm on it like back pockets. Okay, Justin Sizzle, what's going on? Salute to the goons in the chat. That's it, that's all. Salute to the UN and UF. Let's get these likes up, man. I mean, it's the least you could do, dog. Like I said, every day I'm coming in here giving you guys good game, and I'm doing my part, man. I need y'all to do y'all part, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sub the channel. Got people watching, man. You guys need to, sub the channel. Come on in. Y'all watch the content. And, if you like what we're doing, you might as well sub it. Okay? I'm looking at the numbers and looking at everything, man. Y'all are in here. You guys are in here. Y'all pay attention. Y'all are on for a long period of time. The numbers need to reflect that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, I'm doing something right. Okay? Let's get these likes up, man. Let's go. Okay, Blaze, one for donation. You already know, man. What's the temperature out here? Man, it's about, it's in the mid 70s, bro. I say it's probably about 74, 75 degrees. Skies is clear as hell. Warm enough, man, where if it wasn't a breeze, man, I wouldn't be wearing all this, dog. I mean, the sun is bearing down, dog. Okay, sun's bearing down. I'm looking at the pool, man. I'm seeing a couple of little shooby doobs out there, dog. So yeah, man, it's very nice out here, man. California is LA's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, yeah, wipe your feet, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Okay, all right, man. So yeah, that barbecue pizzle, big dog. Okay, yeah, man, it's doing good, bro. I can taste it. I can taste the mesquite in it, man. Okay, wish I had some barbecue to go with it. All right, Justice Saw said, I still don't get what you got in common with a 19-year-old. Thank God he's not a raider and he's a donkey. Makes more sense. It makes it more sweet. Well, man, at the end of the day, man, people do what they get away with. Okay, I've always have been an analytical cat on what worked for me when it came down to getting at the shooby dudes. Everybody does what works for them, dog. What works for them is what they do, bro. And you find out what works for you and you stick to that formula, okay? He's been famous a long time. He's been wealthy a long time, okay? And he uses the fact that he has fame and fortune and he goes after women who don't have what he has. You don't see Shay Shay dating nobody that's on his level or above his pay scale. He dates average, normal women who go to work or who have a OnlyFans account, and that's what he goes for. You've never seen him sport coating nobody of notability, bro. He's not walking around with Molly Curum. He's not walking around with Joy Taylor. He's walking around with some girl who he met at the gym. And that's his MO, bro. His MO is like he likes to move stealthy. A lot of these athletes and entertainers want to move stealthy and move under the radar. And this, they have more to gain than I do. And they blow a good thing and they play that game. But now, man, with how everything is now, hey, man, you can't play these games with these young women no more. These young women know what it is. The blueprint is out there, bro. It ain't hard to get the finesse going. Get you all your mouth open, your wallet open, and next thing you know, man, they need a $20 million bag, bro. 10 million don't get it done. Okay, and guess what? I bet you we're not gonna hear when the settlement comes. It's gonna be not disclosed. It's definitely gonna be. We're not gonna know how much it is, bro. It's gonna be an estimate. It's not gonna come out, bro. It's going to be like, hey, man, those numbers were not disclosed. It was settled amicably. His people are going to say it was an amicable situation. People's going to say it's amicable, and that's it. No. Wipe their hands with it, and then Shay Shay's going to act like this shit didn't happen. But if there's one, there's another. Okay, let's keep it gangster. Somebody got paid off already. Winston Thomas said, winning consistency is key. That's what it is. You already know. Okay, just stop that. Oh, she didn't show up because she's trying to get some of that money. Oh, she ain't trying. There's no try involved. She's getting paid. She's getting a humongous bag, bro. She's getting a humongous bag. 10 million. She could have took 10 million before everything broke, and she said no. So what do you think she's getting now? She ain't getting 10. That's a fact. You should have just paid her in the beginning, dog. That's what you do with professionals. That's what you do. You pay them, dog. That's why I don't be dealing with no professionals like that, dog. Yeah, I made it clear. Hey, man, you're hanging out. I'm hanging out. We're just doing what we just hanging out, bro. There ain't no money being exchanged. Yeah, I'm about to go get me a steak. You want to roll? Cool. If you want to call that whatever, cool. I ate too. Cool. Yeah, I can give you a steak budget. And don't ask me for no rent money, no car note money, no cell phone. I didn't pay no cell phone bills, dog. I didn't pay for no daughter's soccer practices. I didn't pay for none of that shit, bro, at all. I did none of that. Okay. You want to come? You want to go to the movies? We go to the movie. You want to go get an ice cream cone? Pause. We can do that. But hey, I'm not putting no money in your hand. If you're not my girl, you don't get no money, bro. Okay. Straight up. I mean, that's what it is. And you're not my girl if you didn't meet my mother or my father. You didn't meet my parents or my people. You're not my girl. You're just somebody I'm seeing. But you guys, y'all got it, though. Y'all do all that other shit. Hey, man, that's how y'all get caught in the matrix. All right. Justin Saw said this crazy girl was born in 2006. He was born in 1966. And that's it's weird as shit. Nah, Shannon Sharpe was born in 68. I wasn't born in 66, but it's still old as shit, isn't it? Okay, I saw a meme Justin saw that showed a picture of her in 2006 and a picture of him in 2006. She was a baby, and he was a grown ass man. Okay, like I said before, man. But hey, man, they got it, bro. They know what they're doing until they don't. Okay, and yeah, 1968, straight up. Said ghost in the court minimizes the option to have a good stabilized case. Settlement is highly possibility. It better be, or they're dropped, or they're fumbling at the goal line. That's like being 1st and 10 at the 1, and you're dropping back the pass. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing, bro? It's 1st down. You don't pass on 1st down at the 1. You run the ball. I mean, that's just basic football 101, dog. Just for a lot of you guys out there. It's 1st and at the 1. You run first. You run 1st down, 2nd down, then you pass on 3rd. You don't pass on 1st. I mean, but that's what's going on, bro. They're passing on 1st down. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, man, having money doesn't mean you're smart. Obviously, doesn't go together. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, let's keep it moving. All right, man, morally wrong. Not against the law. 19 to 57-year-old is weird. Yeah, man, but like I said before, man, there's people that were definitely caping for it. They're saying she's legal, man. There is the she's legal and they're legal people that are out here. The legality is, I mean, in certain states, I think in New York, the age of consent is 16 or 17 or, I mean, these people abide by, it's a law. I mean, it's okay, man. I mean, luckily it isn't, we all agree that you shouldn't be lower than that. Shouldn't be in single digits, because if it was, somebody would justify it and say, well, that's the law. I mean, there's people out there. Morality goes from person to person, bro. Morality is something that is subjective. Okay, even the law is subjective. Okay, meaning that, hey, man, I'll pay attention to this law, but this law I'm not paying attention to. Okay, you know damn well that stop sign in front of your house, you don't come to a complete stop, bro. Okay, we call them Hollywood stops here in California. You do a Hollywood stop where you just coast through it. Oh, but that's not a big ass deal. Everybody does it. Okay, until you run over somebody's kid, then it's a problem. Okay, so like I said, man, it's subjective, man. So there's some people that don't believe he did anything wrong, and they would do the same shit. They would do it too. If they could do it, they would do it. Okay, it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Okay, straight up. Sorry, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, Winnington Thomas, I need some more of these, bro. Get these likes up, okay? They just need to make the legal age 21. Well, man, I mean, state to state, man. Do you know how many people would be in trouble, bro? Okay, what about a guy who's 18 and he gets his girlfriend pregnant and she's 17? See, then it's subjective at that point, because it's like, well, they're both in high school. He just turned 18. Now he's going to go to jail. Like, some things, man, dog, it's like you can't just paint it with one brush, man, unfortunately, man. But the 55 and 19 shit, yeah, man, that's morally wrong, but there's nothing legal about it. As you can see, we're not in legal court. We're not in criminal court. We're in civil court. Okay? So like I said, man, civil court, it's a preponderance of the evidence. She's going to win. It doesn't take much to win in civil court, bro. Okay? That's why Diddy, if I was him, when I get out of prison, I'm out. I'm not taking all these civil cases the rest of my life, because he's not going to win them. He's not going to win them at all, bro. I'm telling you that now. He definitely ain't winning those cases. Okay, he's losing those. The criminal case, beyond a reasonable doubt, that's 95% or higher. Okay, that's better than Steph Curry at the line, and we all know if Steph's at the line, that's pretty much going in. Those odds have to be better than that. Okay, so that's why Diddy didn't get the RICO, and that's why he didn't get the trafficking. All right, but he definitely was 100% guilty of the Mann Act, transporting people across the lines for the sake of prostitution. That was easy. All you had to do was cross the late state line, and that was it. Pretty easy. Okay, but everything else, not so easy. All right, okay, straight up. Okay, have your court case with a 19-year-old. What a creep. Well, she's not 19 no more, because he said he had a 2-year relationship with her, so now she's 21. But hey, man, he knew how old she was. The girl never lied to him. Okay, he knew how old she was, bro. Okay, and it wasn't hard for her to know. All right. So now he's gonna wait till September's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. The court stress could happen a case because it stuck. Well, man, at the end of the day, man, I mean, obviously he's telling his attorneys what he wants to do, man. He's talking to his attorneys, and that's why it's going down. Huh? I mean, you can't make it up, bro. Why even try? All right, man. You already see it. What's good? What's going on? Donnie Castro in the building. Dark Green, what's going on? What's happening? Hey, man, Uncle Shay Shay barbecue chicken. Yeah, man, he got to pay the freight. He got to pay the freight, bro. I mean, he could have gave that girl 10 grand a month, man, and she would have been good. You know, he should have. Once you got her on the hook, you got to pay. Like, you should have did that, man. You can't just ghost these women, man. These women ain't going for that, bro. You give them change their lifestyle from them having to struggle for them to get to lay around at the pool all damn day, and then you decide you don't want to do it no more, dog. You got to break that down easy, man. At least give them a stipend and be like, you know what? Here's some money. I'm gonna take care of you till you get on your feet. You know, $10,000 a month for a year. Okay, you know what? I got you for a year. But we're gonna go ahead and move away from this. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep taking care of you. Why you think Diddy keeps paying this girl's $10,000 a month rent? Why you think? She got a whole baby daddy by the name of 50 Cent. 50 Cent ain't paying for all of that. 50's like, I ain't doing it. You can do what you want to do. Okay? But Diddy, he's paying. Still. And you think that her rent's not stopping? Because he's like, I'm going to take care of you. But then again, if it doesn't look like she's not going to go and sue him in civil court because she has a case. She has a case. It's already out. There's no secret no more. She's Jane, but everybody knows her name. She might as well go to court, man, and try to get a huge bag. You know, like I said, man, if Cassie's getting 20, she needs to get 10. You know, everybody needs to get a bag. That's the whole game. Get paid. All right, man. See what else is going on. Okay. All right, man. Okay. What's good, Isaac Castro? Okay. All right, man. Just as I said, my dad got a ticket for a Hollywood stop back in the day. Yeah, man, your pops knows what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's that roll through stop. And you get them by your house. You get them where it's close at. You always drive the worst in the areas that you're familiar with, man, because you're like, ain't no cops around here. You know what I'm saying? You just blow through that stop sign, and that's the day when the dude is sitting out there, man, eating a donut, dog, and he just so happened, or he's over there at his jump off's house. Okay, he got the side piece, which is on the side street that you didn't know that he was over there, and nobody knows. Okay, and he just gets into the SWAT car and he sees you run through the stop sign because that's what you do. And boo! Oh shit! That's where you get them at, dog. Okay, most accidents happen between 3 to 5 miles away from your house. Most drunk drivings happen when they're close to your crib. As soon as you start relaxing, that's when you get infractions. You're used to running this light, it's yellow. That's when somebody else runs it. You get T-boned, all that, though. Okay? When you buy your house and closer to your job, familiar territory, you're gonna drive on autopilot, bro. You're gonna drive on autopilot. And that's why Pops got the Hollywood stop. That's why, bro. Okay? I got one before. I mean, that's just a basic ticket, bro. If you're not coming to a complete stop behind the line, you're gonna get a ticket. Now, since I've been here in LA, I learned that you don't need to have a police officer to give you a ticket on a Hollywood stop or a going over the line, because they have cameras everywhere, bro, and they're taking pictures of every car everywhere, bro. Okay, and I'm letting you know. I had a situation. I was in Beverly Hills, bro. I was in BH. I was right by the Beverly Hills Hotel, bro. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you where I was coming from, but let's understand I was coming from somewhere. Okay, I was definitely somewhere. All right, nothing but big ass houses over there, but I definitely was. Say it with me, somewhere. Okay, but that being said, bro, I was driving broad daylight, man. Ain't no night or nothing. I'm driving, bro. The light is green. It's a right turn lane. I'm trying to go towards UCLA, go up towards Bel Air to go to the 405 and all that shit. And the light turned on me. I stopped, didn't think nothing of it, drove away. Man, a month later, dude, I go to the mailbox. I see one of them big ass green turret, perforated edge turret, pop it out. Ticket for running a light, man. That damn ticket was like $520. I'm like, what? And you're trying to remember, where in the hell did I run some shit at? Man, I'm looking at it, man. I'm like, man, it said court date, da-da-da-da-da-da. You can either pay it or you can go to court. Now, you know damn well, dog. I went to court. I'm going to show up, see what happens. I'm not, $575 for a damn, I didn't run no light. I didn't do shit. So I get to court, man. You know, Shaq's always gonna tell you the truth. You can feel the vibe and know it's real. Okay, ain't no capping going on over here. Okay, I go to court, bro. Go to court, Beverly Hills. I'm in BH, Beverly Hills court. They got their own courtroom and all that shit. Go to court, bro. Had to wait. Of course, they're going in alphabetical order. My last name is Shaq, which means what? I'm at the end of the docket. I had to wait from the A's, B's, C's, G's, H's, I's, K's, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. I already was in there for like 2 hours, bro. I'm just like sitting in there. You can't have your phone out. You can't do shit. I'm just sitting there like, damn, waiting for them to call my name. Lady calls me up to the name, and I'm thinking I'm going to talk to her. She was like, have a seat. They had me sit in a seat that had a screen, that had a computer screen. Okay, I've never seen this before, bro. I'm from the Bay, man. They just call you up. How do you want to plead? You guilty or not? She said, have a seat. We're going to review your shit. I sat down, bro, in the little booth. She had this monitor. I had the monitor. And they had the well, they didn't show that, but they had, she could see it, I could see it. I had my own screen. It was me, bro, in full HD. I mean, clear as shit. And they had like 4 or 5 different angles. They had me from the left side. They had me straight on. They had me on the right side. They had me from the back. They had me like a T. Camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, bro. Clear as shit. I mean, clear, bro. You could see me, bro. I could see myself. I'm like, wow. They see me. They got it all date stamped. They got the time is running at the bottom, man. They had the time, the date. They had the seconds rolling. They had all that shit. They showed me pull up. When I pulled up, bro, I was in the middle of getting ready to turn. The light turned red on me. I stopped. The front end of my car was barely over the line. Barely. Just the front of it, dog. Not even the whole front of the car. Just, maybe my bumper and maybe the top of my car was over it, bro. And I sat there. And you could see me. I'm in the car bumping my head. I don't know what I was listening to. But you could see me nodding my head. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I'm good. I drove off. She said, don't say nothing yet, Mr. Shack. I want to look at it one more time. I'm smart. Shut your ass up. When you in court, shut the F up. Don't say shit. Don't talk. Don't breathe. Excuse me, Your Honor. Don't say nothing, bro. She said, wait a minute, Mr. Shack. Let me rewind that. I want to look at something. I didn't say nothing. She rewinded that shit again, bro. She slowed it down to the frame. When that light turned red, I wasn't ahead of the line. I was behind it, but it took time for me to stop my car. I wasn't speeding. They had my speed estimated to see how fast I was. They had everything, bro. She looked at it. She said, okay, I've seen enough. She said, you know what, Mr. Shack? I can see that you attempted to make a stop. It's very obvious that light turn, when you were there was nothing you can do. You were going the speed limit. If you don't have any issue with it, I will dismiss your case. I said, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Pew! I was gone. Didn't have to pay nothing. Gave me my paperwork. Submitted my paperwork over there, dog. I didn't have to pay shit. She let me go because I wasn't guilty. All right? So what am I saying? Y'all used to running these traffic lights and doing all this, running stop signs and shit, not yielding, all these things you don't do. One day your ass gonna be in there, bro. And if you're in LA, they got everything, bro. They had my license plate. If I was in there with a shooby dooby, I was in there doing something I wasn't supposed to do. If I was blowing a blunt, if I was, I was on that powder, they would have saw all that shit, bro. I would have been done. But I don't do nothing. I do what I'm supposed to do. If my I wasn't married at the time, but my girl, at the time, I didn't even have her at the time. But let's just say, and I was doing something strange for some change. I had somebody in that car. It would have been barbecue chicken. You could see they face everything. Okay. So I'm just trying to let you know, man. Hey, y'all might be able to get away from that little one-horse town you live in. But when you come to cities like LA, you come to the Bay, you come to New York, you come to Chicago, Houston, Miami, Atlanta, Dallas, any of these big ass cities, bro, you're going to get caught slipping out here, bro, if you ain't paying attention. All right, let's go. All right, let's keep it popping. So yeah, man, we got get these likes up, man, but it is what it is. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I mean, y'all don't got nothing else to say, man. I'm gonna sit out here and smoke my cigar. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe looks like the settlement is coming, bro. And looks like the settlement is coming. And if I was him, dog, I wouldn't be messing around with any of these professionals, dog. I mean, you need to go get you one of the girls that work. I mean, damn, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know who you can get. I don't even know. Get somebody who has something to lose, dog. Get somebody who has a couple of million in the bank. Date one of these stockbrokers, or go date you one of these damn real estate ladies, or one of these women on the Real Housewives, or something, because it just does not look good. The ghost in the court, not good. Okay, it is definitely what it is. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. But yeah, we'll see what's happening with the settlement, and we'll go from there. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.